Alright, welcome back. So, last time we left off with capturing this city back here, named Darkna, something like that. So, in the meantime, I've also been reading a lot of comments. Plenty of people gave tips about how to play the game more efficiently. So, first of all, I'm going to be changing all the supply routes, and also apparently you can connect cities, but I will be doing something a little different perhaps. I'm going to be making a big chain between all the resources and the cities, and hopefully that means everything is connected to everything. Right, so where do we start? I guess I'm going to start with just getting rid of all the routes. Like that. And then I'm going to see what I connect to what. Now I also have to make sure that the routes aren't too vulnerable to attack, because if there's only one route from one place to another, it's easy, especially over here where we have pirates, for them to disrupt the supply route. So let's see what we do. Okay, let's start off with this. Let me continue like this. I'm gonna connect this one right there. I don't think there's all that much vulnerability here. The attacks are mostly down here, so that should be safe. And if it isn't, we'll be changing it. Now I hope this works as I think it works. Okay, well, in the end, now I have connected everything, I still have the same amount of money per week. So when it comes to that, I don't think there was all that much efficiency, but still, we have a loop going. So if it is disrupted anywhere, we should still be getting the resources from the other side or something like that. That is if it works like this. And what we have here, we have some refugees from the city of Curtin. Don't even know where that is. View the briefing. And now it's gonna go to Curtin, I suppose, but that's quite far away from me for the moment. So I suppose that the purple guy took it over, because he seems to be kind of dominant at the moment. Yeah. Okay, well, thanks for the info. Now we can get going with playing the game again, I suppose. Let's unpause and see if things still work. I think they do. So now we should also get all the supplies everywhere. As you can see, we get wood here now. We get wood everywhere. That's good. Also, there's supposed to be a way to switch the garrison for a unit. So most of my units are from Vey, which means that if they are sent back after they are defeated, they're going to be training Vey from recruits. So it's best to kind of split up my units so that they belong to different cities. Let's take a look how I can do that. I suppose there might be a button for it, but change home city, okay. But it doesn't work for slaves, I guess. Let's see, hoplites. They are... Does it say where they are from? Okay, Ovey, also Ovey, and I should have more troops there than this, unless I split them up already, I'm not sure. I got some axemen here. I should have more units. I'm not sure why it only shows 6 here. Let's merge these guys. It should make some room. Okay, I guess I only had these ones. Not sure where the rest went. Got more slaves back here. So yeah, another thing was that slaves don't cost any money at all. And workers do. So I can start switching workers for slaves for now. And disband some workers. That'll give me some more recruits and some more money. As workers do cost about 10 gold per week. So I'm gonna send these guys over to the farm. And I may or may not upgrade the farm. Let's see, how much is it for an upgrade? 400 wood. I have plenty of wood. But do I need the upgrade at the moment? I'm not sure. I have plenty of food as well. I've got 2 fisheries back here. I've got a farm, another fishery, another farm, and a livestock farm back here. So I don't think food is any problem at the moment. So I might save my wood for other stuff. For example, building some walls back here. That does, however, cost me 25 per week, which is quite a bit. Now I guess I have units here. Yeah, I do. Some axemen and some more slaves. These are all filled up with slaves, so I'm gonna send these ones to Sirza. We got more slaves back here and a whole bunch of slaves over here. So I'm gonna send the slaves to the vineyard, and I'm gonna send these all the way to Vey. I'm gonna continually merge all these small units into something, into units of 20, so that I can fully fill up a resource. Alright, so what else? We should be trying to expand our army, but we don't actually have that much money. We could try and take these resources, but I don't really need them at the moment. Now, this is interesting. We got a mine here, which means that we would be getting a lot of money from all of that. I think I might take a look. But first of all, I will take a unit of spearmen. Unfortunately, I don't have axemen back here to scout and take a look at what is beyond this river. The red guy might be vulnerable. Okay, what do we got? Let's send these workers back home. Or I guess I could disband them back here. No, I'm gonna do it in a city. I'm not sure if I will get recruits from it. Now let's see what happens. Should be... Yes, there we go. And this is Velch. And who owns Velch? Let's go a little closer and find out. Probably gonna get attacked, which is why I actually wanted to go with Axemen. Also, there's a possibility for increasing the speed of the game through console commands. Okay, that's purple. Let's just stay away from that. For now, anyway. So... Let's see, we have Axemen here. Yeah, I'm gonna send those to scout around here. Guess I can place them in the camp for now. And what do we have at Sirza? Nothing, actually. If I get attacked by something... Well, I got Axemen back here. If I get attacked by hoplites, that could be painful. Now I just gotta wait. Things go rather slow, so I'm probably gonna look into the whole speeding up the game. Probably next episode. Okay, so all the supplies are going very well. That's good. What's this? Workers. It's slaves, workers. Should have more slaves here. Got a few on the way. Not enough to fully fill a resource. We got more slaves here. Let's send those workers to the capital, I suppose. Okay, the X-Men have arrived. Let's go and take a look. Oh dear, what do we got? Skirmishers. Of which faction? Just raiders, alright. Well, I'm gonna go take a look either way over at Velsna to see which defense they have. And I'd like to see what's in here as well. I guess these raiders must be coming from some city. We got no military units here. I need money, so I'm gonna need this mine. So we got hoplites here, that's good. I guess I might send a unit of spearmen over here. So this is owned by someone independent. And okay, let's get the hell out of here. I guess I'm gonna try and get a few units in this camp. I'm gonna need 2 armies, one to defend against the pirate raiders. And I guess I'm possibly to defend against purple, but I did just destroy quite a big army of his, so I'm guessing that he won't be back all that soon. We got these axemen. I'm gonna put them in the capital. Well, not the capital, in Sirza. And we have nothing back here. We still got 2 units here, that's good. I'm gonna move these units to this camp. They are close enough to the city to defend. And this way they are a little closer to Sirza to defend this place as well. Kind of have to make sure that I don't overextend, but oftentimes you don't have a choice. Now what we got back here? We got the Axemen, and these guys are still underway. Then I can try to get rid of these skirmishers. And here we have more slaves. Here we got even more slaves. I guess I could disband a unit of workers. Let's see. It's kind of a waste here. Full recruits. Actually have full recruits everywhere. Well, let's just do it anyway. I need the money. Okay, so now we might have enough for another unit. That's 50 per week, that's a little much. But I might actually need it. Well, 50 per week is gonna work just fine, so yeah, let's do it. I'll need some extra offensive capabilities. I might send these guys up here as well. Then we have 3 units. We should be able to perhaps eliminate these raiders and then possibly push forward to Velsna. I need 4 units at Velsna to actually capture it. I'm gonna try and clean this up first. They are gonna send troops before I get there probably, so I gotta be careful of that. Now, what to do with these slaves? I've got another half unit. Let's see, 12, and this is 6. Well, let's send them anyway. I guess I can send the hoplites. They're almost fully filled up, so that's good. I got no defense, no true defense in my capital, which is kind of risky, I suppose, but I don't think anything can actually attack this without passing somewhere else. This is impassable, so they gotta start over at Sirza if they're pirates, they will be going over to Tarakna if it's a purple guy. And over here I have units, so we should be safe-ish, I hope. Just kind of checking my defenses. Yeah, we got 3 units back here. That should be enough to eliminate hoplites. And we got 3 units over here. I might need to send 1 unit of X-Men all the way up so that I get 4, and can capture Vilsna. If you raid Velge, you'll make it worth your while. Well, okay, but not now. I guess they wanna get me to raid this farm, and there might be other farms that I don't see. But first things first, I wanna get rid of these raiders. I'll have a decent army here. Just gonna go straight in, I suppose. I'm assuming that there's not that many other units there. I could be wrong. But with 3 units I should be fairly safe, especially with hoplites. You know what? Let's pause for a moment and let's move the X-Men back. I want to go in with the hoplites first. Okay, they're gonna attack the spearmen. We got more stuff over there. Okay, fair enough. Let's send in the X-Men again. These hoplites should be fine. Let's see, can I get the X-Men to go through? Would be nice. That way I can attack them from the back. Okay, they are broken. Let's quickly capture them if we can. I guess we can't. Oh, we are. Now we got a bunch of axemen. Let's try and send them after these slingers. And over here we have... well, the spearmen should be fine. Let's move on. The hoplites. Okay, another unit broke. Let's try and capture them as well. And let's send these slaves over to the camp. And let's get these guys to capture this camp. There we go, more slaves. So this wasn't too bad. Just a bunch of slingers and raiders. That's fairly easy. My unit of X-Men does have low morale, it seems. But luckily they won. And let's capture these guys. Right, there we go. And let's send these ones to the camp as well. We're capturing this place. Unfortunately, this is all wood, which is, well, not exactly that useful at the moment. I do see that my food is dropping for some reason. Maybe the hoplites are eating too much, so why isn't this doing what it's supposed to do? Nowhere to stockpile. That's odd. Okay, I guess everything is filled up. We are at -10 per week now. So what changed? That's odd. I did make the hoplites, but other than that, I was still at +5. Now I'm at -10. It's odd. So maybe because of the camp. How much is a camper? Well, it doesn't really show how much it is per week. I would expect it to be, well, maybe not. I was expecting it to be free, but maybe it isn't. Cost 5. No, wait, that's a supply line. Oh well, let's just go with it. I have a decent money reserve, so that should not be a big problem. Now let's send these troops back to the camp. Maybe troops that aren't garrisoned cost more money. That would kind of make sense. I'm gonna need another unit. I'm gonna send over these X-Men. I'm hoping that we don't get raided. But still, I have these guys to kind of guard my territory. But it's kind of going to be difficult to squeeze in enough military troops to get a big army. That is until I can get Velsna and this mine. Speaking of mine, I'm gonna need some slaves back there to work in the mine. I got a few in here. Let's merge these units. I should have 3 units. And that's a full unit, I think, or not? 18, well, close enough. I'm gonna send... No, I'm not gonna send them yet. The mine is gonna need about 20 people. I got 18, that's close enough for now. I guess I could in the meantime just capture a few things. Let's just... Let's recapture the logging camp. I can do that with the workers, I can't do that with slaves. So I might as well use the workers to do something. Once these axemen arrive, I'm gonna send them over to Velsna. And they should capitulate, I hope. Okay, there we go. Now let's select them all and send them forward. I still have low morale, it seems, for some reason. Out of food. Okay, that's not good. Let's send them back. I guess I kinda need a supply line here. It's gonna cost me quite a bit of money. 10 gold. 8 towards that place. Okay, well, let's just do that. It's costing me money, but I need some food here for some better morale. Let's send them back. All of them. To a supply. Actually, I guess I can just send them over to the border. That'll work as well. It's sometimes kind of difficult to control all the units. As you can see, they are going back to the camp. Need to try and select all 4 of them, but for some reason it won't. I can only select 3 for some reason. Doesn't make sense. Did I miss one? Okay, I guess the axemen are here. Let's send them over as well. I have 4 units. I should have. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Onwards to Velsna. And the mine. There's gonna be some units there, and this is a very, very narrow passage. So that's not good. I'm gonna keep the axemen in the back because they are ranged units. I'm gonna send the spearmen and the hoplites in the front. I guess there's supposed to be some way for formations to be used, but I haven't found it yet. There we go. What have we got? A bunch of spearmen. He's going straight for my hoplites. Oh no, he isn't. I'm gonna try and squeeze these guys through and just flank with axemen. New city has joined. Excellent. So Velsna is going to be joining us. We first have to still dispatch of all their units, I suppose, or not. It's a wealthy town. We got a few bunch of gold and more gold. Well, I guess I'm calling it gold. Not sure what it's even supposed to be. Income, money, whatever. Let's just call it gold for now. Alright, so we got Velsna. Now we have to go capture that mine. Let's go do that right away. And let's send over some slaves to go work in it. And I'm gonna be sending the hoplites into the city. That should be a decent defense, and perhaps the spearmen. I'm gonna have this unit of axemen either way, so I'm gonna send these guys. I'm gonna send these spearmen in there as well, and I'm gonna send the axemen back to. Well, let's start off with sending them back to the camp. I should have sent out some slaves. I guess I didn't. Once I have this mine, I should have more money. So yeah, the link to the camp did pay off, and I'm getting money from this as well. Let's see, which one is it? There we go. So 58. That's not too bad. And for some reason these have 78. Actually, am I able to upgrade? I haven't checked. Yes, I can. So that's enemy units sighted. And they are right there. It's a purple guy. Okay, well, first of all, let's upgrade this city. And I got an upgrade here as well. How much does it even cost to upgrade? 400 wood. I have plenty of wood, so that's totally fine. And we have another upgrade here as well. That's gonna give me a lot of money, so I guess I kind of neglected all those upgrades for a while. Probably because it did take quite a while until I could upgrade, seeing as we have 2 urns now that need to fill up instead of just 1 that we had before. So, okay. Now let's send these axemen. They did capture this place, so let's send them back, and let's send the slaves in there. Okay. Right. I guess this is a good stopping spot for this episode. Next time we can try to defend against these guys. Let's see, can I see it? They got some hoplites here with a few upgrades. And they have other units in there. It's a group. Well, 2 units it seems. And we have 3 units here, so we should be safe for now. We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, thanks for watching and see you next time.